Oh, dolphin, dolphin, dolphin. Look, on the shrimp.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah. Oh, he spit it. Come back.
Oh, I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him.
There's more than one. There's more than one. Woo!
That is
Woo! There's another good one. Cast over there, ladies. Woo!
cast out far.
Voodoo shrimp. Oh my gosh. Now that's sick. I don't see any more yet, but there's got to be more. Here we are messing around with bar jacks, and all of a sudden mahi show up out of nowhere. That's what you do. You pass the time, all the commotion of you catching bar jacks and whatever, and then dolphin just show up out of nowhere. Me and Brooke got 2 gaffer-sized fish on. Yours is on the bucktail, right, Brooke?
Yeah, I get it. There's more out there. There's more by Victor's. Ladies, literally cast out far.
Cast out as far as you can. So sick. The voodoo shrimp catches them all, the bucktail jig catches them all. It's crazy. When I first hooked it, it was kind of blue and green. Now it's already turning green and yellow.
Vic and I.
Oh, there's a free swimmer right there, Emily, right here.
Cast out.
Front of the boat, come over here.
Out.
Here, fight this for a second, just fight this. I'll get you hooked up. Just stay tight with it, okay? Stay tight with it. See if we can get Emily hooked up on one. Where are you at, Dolphin? Where are you at?
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. There we go.
Boom!
Don't even bring him in the boat. Don't bring him in the boat. Put him right in the cooler.
Oh boy, I just hooked my head on a treble hook.
Take your hat off. Here.
Straight into the cooler. Solid gaffer. Good job, Brooke. You just keep fighting that thing. What's your biggest dolphin, Emily?
My biggest dolphin?
Uh-huh. This one?
Yeah, probably.
Good.
I haven't gone dolphin fishing since Brooke and I went with Marty like 8 years ago.
So we're gonna get you on your biggest dolphin today?
Yeah.
There was 3. We got this one. I see color, Emily. What is that? Is it a dolphin? Oh, a dolphin on. Another one. Yep. Woo! Another gaffer. There we go. Over here, Christine, on this side. Huh?
Oh, I see
It's a good one. I see Emily's fish.
Tell me when it's...
Emily's right here. Well, it was right here. Phew! I love these things. Oh my gosh. Tell me they're not the greatest fish in the world. It's always nice when you don't have to measure them, when you know that they're going to be keepers too. Which these are all keepers. Come on, baby. He said we got dolphin up here. You heard that? There we go. Hey, Brooke, gaff over here. I'm right here. Brooke's about to gaff Emily's fish. And then I got another one for you right here.
I'm careful, Tom. You're almost there. You're almost there.
Get it. Good job.
Okay, open the cooler.
Into the cooler we go.
Open your bail, Emily. Bail.
That's how it's done.
That's a nice one, eh?
Yeah.
Here, let me hold this and you get that out.
Oh, close it, close it, close it.
Here, take this. Oh, got the fish.
Forgot how much dolphin fight.
Well, on these little light spinners, they fight a lot.
There you go, Brooke. There we go. Get him in. The tip wasn't in them at first. All right.
Here we go, number 3 in the box.
Man, look at the difference in color between this one. You got all blue and then this one green and yellow. It's crazy. Thank you.
Beautiful.
Look at that, guys. So see, this one is all blue and kind of a faint gray. This one's real dark green. This one's real green, blue dots. They're just, it's amazing. Depending on when you hooked them or their life cycle, they're always different colors. And on the J&H, the bucktail that me and J&H came out with, which is going to be available to you guys in the description box below. I'm telling you guys, that white jig I always tell you guys about in the videos that catches everything is right here. Me and J&H designed a bucktail. You can literally catch everything with it, inshore and offshore. I actually handed the rod off to Emily, and she caught one on this voodoo shrimp just because I saw a dolphin and I wanted to cast to it. And then I caught one on a bucktail, but we're catching them on these little baits. And like I've told you guys before, you know, if you're local, you don't need live bait for dolphin. You don't need dead bait, you don't need a troll. You come out here, find the weed, and wait for them to come to you and cast out little lures, jigs, light fluorocarbon leaders, and that's all you need. And it's so much more fun on a light spinner than it is a 20-pound trolling outfit where, you know, you're kind of dragging them on top. This is much more sportsmanlike. Hope you guys enjoyed that offshore dolphin footage. I know I have not been posting a lot of offshore stuff. That's because it's the mullet run. We've been doing a lot of inshore fishing, snook, tarpon, and that kind of stuff, but I gotta mix it up once in a while, and it was really nice to get out there. And you know, for this time of year, we've actually had a really good dolphin bite down here in South Florida. It usually does not last this long into September. So as you guys see, I'm filleting up this dolphin right here. And what I like to do with dolphin, since they have such a big center backbone, is I actually like to cut it into two sections, starting from the bottom side and the top side. That way I come and meet in the middle and I don't lose meat trying to just make one fillet out of it. And I've noticed it's a lot easier, especially if you're a beginner, to try and fillet a dolphin. So and another good thing about dolphin is the meat yield on these guys is so high. They don't have a lot of waste. And another thing I want you guys to notice is when I make that cut down from the head to the belly, all of that is actually waste. That's all belly. They have a ton of guts, a huge stomach. So do not go straight down from the head to the belly right there. You got to go at an angle kind of towards its anal fin. And there you have it. You get 4 beautiful loins, 2 bottom, 2 top. All right, so there are 2 things you can do with dolphin. You can either pull the skin off of them, or you can actually skin them and separate the flesh from the skin like I just did there with a knife. Both ways work. The only difference is if you do go ahead and pull the skin off of the dolphin, then you are going to be left with this white filament, which bothers some people. It doesn't bother me, but it bothers other people. So I try to skin it when I can. And honestly, skinning it is not that time consuming. I used to think it was, and you used to get left with a lot of the skin left on the fillet, but it's just practice makes perfect. Bloodline on Mahi is not that small, actually. They do have a decent bloodline, so go ahead and make sure you cut that out. But other than that, we got our Mahi fillets, and now it is time to cook these guys up. Alright guys, time for one of my favorite parts of the video, and that is the cooking portion. And I really like this recipe. This is going to be a good one, so pay close attention because I did some things that I've never done before. So one thing I've never done before is made a beurre blanc sauce, and that is what I'm cutting up these shallots for. I did about 2 to 3 tablespoons, as well as making a nut crusted fish, which I've never done before, and that is what these macadamia nuts are for. I went and I tried to find unsalted macadamia nuts, but I couldn't find them, so we'll just have to make do with what we got. So I took this many macadamia nuts. This is probably going to be for around 5 to 6 Mahi fillets, and I'm just going to go ahead and take a roller and just smush them up and make them into more of a flour-like consistency. Not that fine, but you know, just get them so you can use them as a breading. And I actually added a little bit of Italian breadcrumb seasoning to this mixture as well to give it some flavor, and so it's not just this thick nutty mixture. So upon doing research on nut crusted fish, I saw that a lot of people, some people coat both sides, some people only coat one. Since these were not that thick of fillets, I only coated one side because I don't want that overpowering nutty flavor to just mask my fish. So I only went ahead and did one side since they are thinner fillets. That's the whole reasoning behind that. Alright, we got our shallots in there, and we are going to add some white wine. Did about a cup of white wine,
as well as about a 1/4 cup of lemon juice. And so for a beurre blanc, you can either use lemon juice or vinegar, from what I gathered, and you mix it with your shallots. And now we're going to reduce this. So what that means is I'm bringing it up to a boil, and then I'm reducing the volume by, you know, whatever amount the recipe calls for. So, and I'm also preparing some butter because there's a lot of butter used in this recipe. It is delicious, but very calorie dense. So as you guys see, that is our beurre blanc mixture. Now we got some garlic being prepped, not only for me, but for Brooke. As you guys will see towards the end of this video, Brooke is also doing a catch and cook at the same time I am. I'm using the garlic for green beans, she's using it for her redfish, and we kind of did like a team effort family catch and cook. So for my veggie of choice, I went with fresh cut green beans, took the sides off, cut them in half so they're more practical to eat, I guess. So they're not these long stringy pieces. Quick boil, about 2-3 minutes. Go ahead and pour them into a colander and then run some cold water on them to stop the cooking process. Now this is the next part of our beurre blanc sauce. As you guys see, my volume is significantly reduced. I added some heavy cream, and into the same pot that I made my green beans in, I added some olive oil and garlic. Garlic you guys saw me chop up earlier. And we're going to add our green beans directly into it, as well as some salt, pepper, and lemon juice. So that was very easy for our green beans, and I gotta start cooking with green beans more because they not only look good, but they taste amazing. So for our beurre blanc sauce, the whole thing is you gotta get that wine, shallot, lemon mixture really reduced. You get that caramelization going, and then you slowly add chunks of butter. You don't add it all at once. Don't know why, I gotta look into it, but you add it slowly and you're making this really thick, creamy, textured sauce. So here is our macadamia nut crusted mahi, and I went with the nut side down first since I do want to serve them nut side up, and I want to minimize the amount of flipping and handling I do with the fish so the nuts don't fall off. So here is my beurre blanc sauce, and I also added a little bit of chive. And I forgot to mention, the entire beurre blanc sauce took about 1.5 sticks of butter, but it is split between 7 people, so I guess it's not that bad. And then we serve our macadamia nut crusted fish directly on top of the green beans, directly on top of the beurre blanc sauce, and I think it came out great. You guys are about to hear what everyone said. So that was my dish. Now I gotta show you guys what Brooke whipped up in the kitchen, and man, was this redfish she made so good. So Brooke got herself a slot redfish last week, and she cooked it on the half shell, meaning she cooked it with the skin and scales on the grill side. And it is a really neat way to cook your fish because it just seals in all the flavors. You get all the grill flavor and everything, and she put some lemon on it, parsley, garlic, butter. It was just so good. Her video might not be up yet, but if it is, I'll put it in the description box below. But if not, please guys, check out her channel. It will be linked in the description box below, and look forward to that catch and cook.
You seen how fancy those plates looked. It was just like eating at a 5-star restaurant. They were delicious, both recipes. Brooke's and Victor's, outstanding. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
I agree totally. It was fantastic.
Hey, I'll take that. We'll take that.
Both were really good. I enjoyed them.
They're spectacular. They're both amazing.
I love coming home and it always being a different surprise of what's going to be made. You never know what to expect, but you're never disappointed. Just always just 5 stars across the board.
I have a couple things to say. First, after you watch this video, go watch my video, which will be linked down in the description, unless Victor posts it before I post mine, which will probably happen, so just be on the lookout for it. But I was worried how cooking 2 different fish meals were gonna like go together flavor-wise, but they both went together really well, which was awesome. And both of them turned out really good. I liked it. Never have ever had a nut crusted fish before, so that was really good. And
You killed it on the redfish, by the way. Good job.
oh, and Victor and I both had ours finished at the exact same time, so that worked out really well too.
Yeah. It's good. We should do more of these couples catch and cooks. And like she said, like I made the vegetable, Brooke made the potato, it all came out really good. And imagine trying to time a meal for 7 people. That was not easy, but we did it.
Yes, we did a good job. I liked it.
So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll be seeing all you guys, my land sharks, in that next video.
Bye.